Hello, I'm the voice actress for Emma for Falcom After Hours, Nora Hayter. I'm breaking character for a bit to answer some questions we've gotten in comments and DMs. Why me? Because the other members thought it would help boost views if a girl did it or some stupid bullshit like that. Anyway, let's get on with the questions. What happened to the original voice actor for Emma, the one that was doing that shitty Mickey Mouse impression? Jail or some shit, I don't know. Though he kept saying that he was doing a Tia voice from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, not Mickey Mouse, but everyone called it Mickey Mouse, so he just went with it. Why doesn't Emma appear in that many videos anymore? It's mostly just those YouTube shorts. My schedule is radically different from the other members, so I'm usually just not available. If the guys really need me, they'll just write some stuff down for me to say into a microphone, then they'll add it in post. Is it alright for me to join your YouTube group? I guess? Who fucking knows? Our group is pretty much just a bunch of friends and friends of the original 2 members, Max and Nightman. Just ask and maybe one of them will give the okay. If you join the Discord though, you'll have to deal with this one spurg that keeps yelling the N-word, especially if you're streaming on Twitch or something. Will you do a skit of No. Can you have Emma? No. Can you please say that you'll No! Fuck off with the sex shit. Hire a fucking artist or something if you want ERP shit. Why don't you get a real animator? There's only one guy on the entire team that knows how to animate or rip models from video games and into Blender, and he's a lazy jackass. Why the fuck do you think we don't have 8 all yet? Yeah, guys, I'm totally gonna rip the Yeast 8 models and export them into Blender, then into VR chat for you. Just give me a week to do it. It's been 6 months, asshole. Stop screeching the N-word and get the fuck to work. You made your shitty VTuber avatar already, so get to work on the fucking Falcom character models. Why are you Elisa Fax? Knight and Max are. They write the scripts, so what they write goes. Why do you make the characters act like they do? They don't act like that in-game at all. No shit. I wonder why. It's called humor, you fucking retard. If you don't think it's funny, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out. Can we be internet friends? Max and Knight say, no! Me, fuck off. What the fuck? What's your fucking language, you fucking faggoty ass bitch queer? Why are your videos such shit? You have no sense of mise-en-scène, your framing sucks, your editing is awful, you can't act, you flub your lines constantly, and you can't cut for shit. Well, our editor and cameraman is literally blind, so nothing we can do about any of that. How do you decide how to characterize the characters? We throw darts at a dartboard. Cocaine, weed, meth, and LSD also helps. What's the thought process behind the writing? Weed, cocaine, stolen memes, alcohol, you know, the usual. What are your hobbies besides video games and anime? Max said, making metal music and worshipping Satan. Nightman said, pro wrestling and weed. For me, I usually play tabletop RPGs like D&D and Pathfinder. I recently got into this one called Fabula Ultima. It's pretty fun. I also race my motorcycle around the track with friends and randos, even during winter, and I enjoy shooting at the gun range. By the way, Yamaha is GOAT. What are your jobs outside of Falcom After Hours? Max is a fucking welfare leech. Nightman said he sells propane and propane accessories, but I think he turns tricks. I work at a car and motorcycle repair shop. One of the other members works as a night shift security guard, so you know, he just plays video games or watches anime for 8 hours and gets paid for it. Another is a NEET that lives in his mother's basement. Why do you pronounce gnome as gnome? I like to think the FAH reason is that Emma hates gnomes so much, she purposefully mispronounces their race. The real reason is that X seed is retarded and can't into pronunciation, So why the fuck should we even bother? Favorite food? Knight said, spaghetti and chicken parmesan. Max said he loves Asian, sometimes Italian, and sometimes partakes in cannibalism. My favorite is pineapple pizza and dick. I don't even care anymore. I'm sick of these joke answers. How did Falcom After Hours start? You know what? Fuck it, I'm just getting all these bullshit answers, so I'll just make up some dumb bullshit back. It all started on a bright, sunny day. Max was preaching Satanism at the town square when all of a sudden, an army of evil robot lollies attacked. Knowing that they were eviler than Satan and Super Satan and Mecha Satan, he called forth his Gundam, the burning Super Mecha Death Christ Waffle Gundam. For 10 days and 10 nights, he fought off the lolly menace. But at the end, all hope seemed lost as their sheer numbers were overwhelming. But suddenly, the Super Ultra Giga Gangsta Omega Zord came from on high, piloted by the Super Sentai Rider Ranger, Nightman. With their combined forces, they genocided the evil robot Lolly Menace and shared an epic brofist moment. After that, they decided to hang out in VR chat and it went from there. I don't know, I don't fucking care anymore. Who is your waifu? Max said, Yukari Yakumo. Knight said, Darkness from Konosuba. Kenshiro from Hokuto no Ken for me, since I was 10. God, I want to lick those muscles. I know one guy in the Discord keeps talking about Noir from Neptunia and never shuts the fuck up about her. The cocaine addict of the group basically has a room dedicated to any centaur woman in anime and video games. Holy shit! If I could show you the pictures I've seen, but he doesn't want to get doxxed. I'm convinced he would literally fuck a horse if he could. Are you all really racist, sexist, and homophobic? Of course not. It's all just jokes at the end of the day. Though personally, I do hate those no-good dirty
Nora, no! You can't say that!